Seafoam Isles Season 3 Draft League. This is Game 5 of Week 1, and the matchup is between Morgana, coach of the Motostoke Mawiles, and Sir Roland, coach of the aptly named Fish. So, these players have both been in the league before last season. They both did pretty exciting things. Morgana did well in the standings, very well. Placed high, I think third or fourth in playoffs, and then fourth or fifth in regular season. And most notably, Sir Roland got Basculin to top 3 kill leaders. So without further ado, I'll continue to Megas and Z's. Sir Roland's Mega Pokemon is Manectric, and the Z Pokemon are Shedinja and Bisharp. Those are both here. Mega Manectric not making an appearance. And for Morgana, the Mega Pokemon is Diancie, and the Z users are Z Attack Charizard and Z Any Jolteon. So, first impressions are that Bisharp looks like a monster in this matchup. If it can get a boosted Sucker Punch, like a Swords Dance, I think it can probably just turn everything into dust, except for Diancie, because that will outspeed it and resist. And maybe Haxorus. Knockoff will probably destroy pretty much everything except for Diancie again. And for Morgana's side, I feel like the biggest threat is probably Haxorus just boosting and turning everyone dead. Shedinja might be able to stop it, though I'm not sure. Maybe Haxorus is carrying Incinerate, Rock Slide, or something to hit it. Mega Diancie also always a massive threat, especially with the Dual Stab really kicking everything down. There's not a single resist to the Dual Stab of Mega Diancie. Because Bisharp, which normally steals do resist, is Dark type. Though Trick Room is ample counterplay in this scenario, and Basculin could probably kill it from around half, especially with a CB Aqua Jet. So other than that, that's all I can really see. Leads I can see are probably Lipard and Mesprit. I do presume Lipard's carrying Taunt for anti-Trick Room, which has been a thing that Roland has done in the past quite often. And Taunt seems to just be a generally good move against everything except for a Alolan Marowak. But if it's not Taunt, then Mesprit can set up Trick Room, and Alolan can really make some moves here, especially hitting Haxorus with ghost moves. It also has unresisted coverage, so mons to look out for are really Haxorus and Mega Diancie for Morgana, and for Roland, Bisharp, and Alolan. Out comes Kyoko, the Mega Diancie versus Mesprit. Mega Evolution goes up, Stealth Rocks right away, Magic Bounce prevents rocks from going up. Oops. So now rocks are up. The removal is Tapu Fini, which Tapu Fini's alright this matchup. It does have unresisted coverage, though I have doubts about it hurting Aegislash very bad. Same deal with Vaporeon. And Magic Bounce is really nice because keeping rocks off is just really nice for Vaporeon and Jolteon's longevity, and also just kind of existing. So Trick Room goes up, though Roland now has to make a decision whether to just hit Mega Diancie or switch in. Mega Diancie is scary because if a prediction goes wrong, then someone's probably just going to die. Odds are Shedinja doesn't come in, especially based on the fact that Stealth Rocks are up. So Shedinja's already dead pretty much until Fini clears those rocks for it. Stealth Rocks would have been pretty annoying, especially with Defiant Bisharp being such a threat in this scenario. I think this U-turns into Bisharp, but it's faster under Trick Room. So Bisharp can't really come in unless it wants to take like 40-ish%. Or so I'm guessing, because that's just what Mega Diancie does. Yep, Tapu Fini probably gonna defog. Oh. What do you do about that, honestly? In comes Vape. Calm Mind Reversal. That's kind of scary. At +1, wouldn't Mega Diancie have had a massive problem chunking this for like, I don't know, 40? Wish goes off, Moonblast does 26. Nothing impressive. I think Aegislash is going to come in with this. No way Haxorus or Light Part switches in. That's just too risky, especially considering Moonblast was the last move used. I think Aegislash comes in because it will hit physically and it'll hit hard. And on top of that, I don't see its usage being that big this game, except like heavily denting Tapu Fini if it's a physical set. Though obviously, Aegislash is never really bad. So, Scald comes off, and so does a Calm Mind. This is looking scary, this Tapu Fini, though I don't know if it'll be able to win off Rip in this situation, though it's definitely possible. Morgana's going to want to crit through this pretty badly. Or, yeah, it could also Z Electric into face. Wish comes off, but now pretty much everything is going to get seriously damaged. Toxic comes, oh, well, it was a good run, Tapu Fini, but yeah, Toxic does that. I think maybe Morgana's naming his favorite characters. Wait. No nicknames. That's kind of sad. Oh, well, I wonder who. From here, I think I can see Aegislash or Haxorus popping in. I do see Aegislash a little more, though it's not going to like what happens no matter what, because physically it's just going to hit for like 40, and then poison or toxic poison is going to be really rough, and if it's special, it's obviously, unless it crits, not really doing that much damage likely to Tapu Fini. So I'm wondering what's about to go down here. So flip turn, Morgana's the one who has to switch now. But I'm really, like, it's great that Vaporeon was able to just like stop the sweep from happening. Vaporeon's really good in this game as well, which I neglected to mention, I suppose. Though it, oh yeah, it does have a way to beat Ninja. It clicks Toxic, and also Rocks are up, and also Tapu Fini hasn't defogged yet. So odds are Tapu Fini clicks Moonblast again on this. Yeah, these are Morgana favorite characters so far. Volt Switch does 31%. I think that's choice specs, considering this is at effectively +1. Moonblast is gonna not kill because Focus Sash. which is pretty cool, as this Toxic continues to hurt Tapu Fini really bad. I'm pretty sure that Jolteon... Yeah, this is not great, because now this kind of revenges, but Shedinja... Oh my god, Shedinja can't switch in. That sucks. Well, Shedinja can't switch into Jolteon. Or, yeah, switch in until rocks are gone. And now that Tapu Fini's on the line, really hardcore, because, yeah, it's taking 19% from toxic damage. It's in range for a Jolteon. Unless Marowak is Lightning Rod, there is no check to Jolteon after Tapu Fini drops. And with Liepard being in this position where it can stall for at least a turn and maybe just like dent, just scratch for like 5%, Tapu Fini's really in shabby condition. Knockoff's even not going to put it in range to kill, but just about. Anything can pick up this kill now because Tapu Fini is very low. I do think that outside of Basculin, Mega Diancie can just win from here pretty much, because Mesprit can't switch in with rocks up, because it will take 60 if Calm Mind goes up, and it will just die. And pretty much everything else does too. So this is not ideal for Roland. Though, if Trick Room manages to go up, Marowak Alola stands a very good chance. Mr. Fish comes in. The only issue is if Mr. Fish has to choose between clicking Aqua Jet and maybe healing Vaporeon, or clicking something like Psychic Things and risking not KOing Diancie. So this is really a 50-50. It doesn't pay off. So, in a really good spot now, Vaporeon could probably just Scald, burn whatever it wants, because everything is pretty just dead to rocks in this spot. Except for Bisharp, but if Bisharp gets burned, that's a really bad look. I think Mesprit will come in U-turn. But again, no, it will be slow in Trick Room because it's slow, and so is Vaporeon. Bisharp comes in hard. If the Scald doesn't burn, that's really terrifying for Morgana, especially if Bisharp opts to Swords Dance. So I think Bisharp has to Swords Dance here, really, in order to make significant progress. Though I do suppose that Scald does not burn, Iron Head comes off, and Bisharp is Life Orb. Okay, Knockoff needs to go now. Or Knockoff needed to be used. Iron Head was a good call out from potential Diancie, though. There was no real reason for Morgana to switch without Wish passed up. Scald does a lot. That did a lot. Hold on. And Vaporeon just looks like it's kind of devouring this entire team. Diancie comes in on Stealth Rock and blocks the rock. Oh my gosh. This is some really aggressive play, but it's working out fantastically for Morgana. Roland, Bisharp is still an option, and so is Basculin if Vaporeon can actually get chipped. Morgana does not opt to stay in 9 out of 10 times with Mega Diancie, probably against Basculin, because this is the best win condition by far on the team. It's the only one who's not weak to Bisharp's Sucker Punch, like cripplingly weak at least. U-turn into probably Basculin just to give Diancie a big scare. I think Shedinja's pretty dead in this spot. Mega Diancie is so scary, dude. Yep. Mr. Fish, he's back again. Vaporeon, though, looks pretty solid, too. Or pretty attuned to take on Mr. Fish pretty easily. Flip Turn and Aqua Jet are obviously not going to do it. And Psychic Fangs against this incredibly bulky Mon probably won't even kill, to be completely honest. Though, there is still hope, especially if Trick Room can somehow go up. I'm not sure if Mesprit is faster than Vaporeon, but that's the out. If Trick Room can go up against Vaporeon, and Vaporeon can die, I'm fairly certain... Oh, well, that's not great. I think a Sack, maybe Shedinja. Yeah, down goes Shedinja. Well, that's why Shedinja's not great. Bisharp comes in. Bisharp can knock here, and then Trick Room, and then go for game with Marowak, I suppose. Sucker Punch does 54, and down goes Guy. So now what is the plan here? I think, yeah, this is it. Is this fast enough? If it can get Trick Room off before Vaporeon, then it's really, really okay right now. Roland is not in an awful position. Because U-turn next turn, Poltergeist with Big Man. That didn't kill. That's huge. In comes Aegislash. Trick Room. Though, issue is, SD's Sneak kills everyone. And it's slower than Basculin. Yo, that's not great. I think there are some odds that this can just win now because Sneak will kill Marowak under the room. Which is pretty not great, I suppose. No, it's just not great for Roland. Though, there has been some fair chip. Unfortunately, Big Hax has not touched the field yet. Sneak is going to pop Mesprit. And with Stealth Rocks, there's a pretty solid chance that Sneak can kill. Actually, I don't know. Because Shadow Sneak is really weak, but Aegislash is really strong. Yeah. And Mr. Fish, probably for the first game in a while, going killless. Yep, that's GG. So, that's the first ever 5-0 of Foam 3. It was a good game. I think Shedinja was not great. Especially with Vaporeon. Like, Roland... I'm just going to check Roland's team to check for maybe more options. Whimsicott would have been alright here. Maybe a separate Defogger would have also been incredibly nice. Staraptor could have been annoying. Manectric would have gone off this game, except for maybe Jolteon being annoying. So, we never got to learn Haxorus's nickname. Huge sad. But, Mr. Fish being held scoreless in week 1. That's impressive, considering what it did last season. The terrifying Mr. Fish. Anyways, I'll see you in Game 6. Good job, both players.